My name is Venecia Guzmán. I'm from Mexico, from San Pedro Garza García. I am a former public servant. I was a city council member from 2018 to 2021 without a political party affiliation. And then I was a cabinet member. I was a secretary of innovation and civic participation in San Pedro Garza García. I was the youngest member in both posts. And right now I am also starting a journey to make mental health more widely accessible. I never really decided to become a politician, but I always knew that politics was for me. From a very young age, I have always been very angry when I see something in the public space that I don't agree with and I want to make it just. I started in NGOs and activism outside of government, and I thought that that was the way that I could change politics. And then in 2018, I took the risk of joining a campaign and I was elected as a city council member. And it was honestly something that I never expected. So for me, even though I was in politics, I actually thought that I was sort of an activist. But ever since I went into politics, I have known that it's my duty to do whatever I can to affect change and to help those around me. I know now that I love it because politicians can be different and politics doesn't have to be the way that it has always been. And I know now that different people such as me can be in politics and can do things differently. So I know now that that's not a world that I ever want to get out of. I think there's three, even though the question asks for one. But the first one for me is to fall in love with the problem, not with the solution. I think politics always asks us to have like a set solution and to promise something that you want the people to hear. But that's not really how public policy actually works. When you actually want to solve a problem, first you have to really investigate the problem. You have to understand it. You have to hear from people all over the place and you have to test different solutions. Then the second thing I would say is learn to be actively looking for voices that are not really being heard. So I think you have to be really consciously looking for those other voices because there's interests and there's people that need things that are not being really heard. The third one is, especially for progressive leaders where we're thinking about the future, I think we have to be better at communicating because people want solutions now. And sometimes when we're talking about the future and the long-lasting impacts, people are lost. So I think we have to be better at communicating, at hearing people, of course, but then also explaining things in natural, normal language. I'm really excited to learn about different democratic building practices all around the globe. I'm excited to hear from people in different parts of the world that are building grassroots community, that are finding ways to engage constituents. And also, I'm really excited to learn and listen about how to build trust in public leadership, how to rebuild that trust that has been basically lost.